Hello guys and welcome back. I am TJ and this is RCN's Seyo'sTable, sponsored by Seyo Sports and Grill. So why are we here today? We are going to be talking about the issue with fashion and style. Why is it that our artists, international artists to be precise, why is it that they embrace, they endorse, they love to rock fashions that are already up there, that are ready-made, like Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, etc. So we are going to be breaking it down today, and I have with me two guests that are going to go at it. One guest is in support of the fact that yes, our artists indeed support and embrace ready-made fashion, and my other guest is going to be like, even though they do embrace it, but they shouldn't, or they should at least embrace a little bit of it and then embrace the fashion of our up-and-coming stylists.
If you want to see somebody, something like Davido. Davido is the reason why I like him is because he's hardworking. You understand? No doubt about it. He sings very well. You understand? But at the same time, his kind of music is seasonal. I've never seen any of his songs that will be evergreen, that will be like, oh, let's go. That's why he's pushing himself. You don't, when you have a hit and the hit is evergreen, wherever you are, people will come and meet you. They will look for you. It's not until you start selling yourself, your music will sell you.
Right.
You understand? It's not until you are, how come? Still, the views on African Queen. Okay, if you want to talk about African artists now, before they talk about, fine, people will say, oh, Davido. But do you know that people never forget Bob Marley? People still never forget Fela and Anikulapo Kuti. There are so many musicians out there. Do you want to tell me people forget about Michael Jackson? No. No matter how Davido, Whiskey push themselves to, you understand, they still remember these people because they sang good music.
Right.
You understand? So that's
so let me object real quick. So in other words, the fact that something you mentioned earlier about the artist trying to prove a point, and then therefore having proved that point and going back to embrace the up and coming, the traditional fashion style. So based on what you just told me, do you think that these artists, such as Davido and Wizkid and such, they don't already have what it takes to be evergreen? Could that explain why it is that they wear the designers that they do?
No,
is it based on lack of confidence, on lack of that evergreen ability? And if they now decide to embrace the fashion, the tradition, they're not going to really hit it hard. Do you think that's why it is that they do what they do?
Seriously, what I think is they don't actually have confidence in their music. If you have confidence in your music, the way you push for your music, you understand, would not be until people see the way you dress. Like when you wear expensive dressing. No. The number one thing is people don't even look after the way you dress in your music. They want to, no matter how you dress, if you do not sing a good music, you will not have a sold out in your show.
That's true.
You understand what I'm trying to say? They want to meet the international. The standard is there. All we just need is promotions, PR. You understand? And right now, if there were no internet during Fela Anikulapo Kuti, if there were no internet during Bob Marley, how come people know them all over the world now?
Yes.
They are still relevant because of their good music. You understand? Okay, fine. You are as Davido Wizkid, all these bigger young artists nowadays, you know, the recognition. Okay, look at what happened during Wizkid's. There was a single that came out. It featured Drake. And unfortunately, I think Drake disappointed him in the video.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to say? Why? You don't get. It's not until you. Do you think it's until you feature somebody like Drake that you sell? No. Is it until you feature an international artist before you sell? That means you want to use that person's platform to even help yourself.
Yeah.
You are not so confident of your music. You understand? Fela never featured anybody.
Right.
You understand? Even Two-Face Idibia never featured any international artist in his music. You understand? He did not feature Drake, all these people before people get to know him.
Right.
You understand? I believe it's just a show off, and it's not even working for them. At the end of the day, they see more disappointments. You understand? The only artist that I recommend, that I see, that I know of, maybe because he's a typical African man, is somebody like Akon. You understand? And he said it himself, that even the artists here in the US and all over, apart from Africa, most of them, it's fake life. It's just what they want you to see. Most of them, they do videos. They have these cars on their video. They don't actually own them.
Those cars.
You understand? It's a rental car. After the I don't know what they call it. After the action of the video shoot, they end up in Uber. You understand? Those cars are not theirs. Most of them is a rental cars. But in Africa, even without featuring them, when you see an African video, an African artist video, in their video, those cars, they actually own them.
Yeah.
You understand? They might not buy it new. It may not be new, though. You understand? But they actually own them. So why are we forcing ourselves on these people? You understand? Sell your own brand. By the time you sell your own brand, they will get to know you. That's my argument.
So they will get to know you once they know that
when you
represent.
When you have a good music, you understand, they will find you.
So the key is the music will make everything.
Exactly. If that is their passion,
Okay.
that they claim that, oh, this is their passion, this is what they like, people will know them. Okay, look at let's go into football. You get what I'm trying to say? Do you think somebody like Ronaldo or Messi, they did not sell themselves? They did not sell by somebody promoting them. They actually work hard. You see it in them that they love football. I've seen so many artists, by the time they end that much money, they relax. No more singles. They don't have any music again because they don't actually have passion for what they are doing.
Well, I think everything you've said so far is kind of like drifting away from what we were talking about earlier. So what we were talking about earlier was about how or why is the reason why these are, current artists decide to, wear the Gucci's, the Versace's,
and stuff like that.
And I said earlier, the reason why I think they do that is because they're trying to get the international stage attention. Fine, you're talking about Fela and Nicola Kuti. Fela is a classic artist. And we know there's a difference between a faddish artist and a classic artist. So currently, what we have generally are mostly, faddish songs that comes and goes.
That's right.
Fine, you're right by saying that if you make good music, people will find you and then listen to you. But at the same time, you might be promoting your culture if you decide to. I think it's all about preference. Right. For instance, look at it in this way. We all came from Nigeria. I mean, talking about when we growing up. some people would rather spend their money to buy a foreign designer than to wear a Taylor Laurent shirt. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, as time goes on, people started, you know, supporting that, because my brother actually is a fashion designer. He makes clothes that if you see it, you'll be like, wow, is it imported? So, you know, as time goes on, people now started, you know, investing in this, you know, industrial machines that actually can make the same quality of clothes you have from the foreign designers and what they can make locally. So now, the question is, how do we promote this brand locally or internationally? I think the first question, the first issue is to, you know, promote it locally and make people want to buy it.
Without the influence
exactly.
of-
Well, there's one thing to say that an artist is passing a message through his music, and also dressing, you know, with our local attires, trying to promote our culture. Those are two different things. So let's pick the first point.
Oh, okay.
Talking about you know, dressing locally to promote the local designers.
You are not even doing it to even promote Africa.
No, I'm just saying. For instance, I'm just saying.
As
For
a
instance,
celebrity, you understand. People want to mimic you. People want to do what you do.
Right.
People want to dress the way you are dressing.
Right.
People want to anything you say. You understand?
It makes a lot of, you know, influence on people.
Influence on a lot of
correct.
people.
But
You get what I'm trying to say? That's why. Okay, how come you can't just as a celebrity, you know, you can't just on your music, on your videos, you can't drink a Pepsi and show the Pepsi. But you know why? Because you don't want to promote
You are
Pepsi.
promoting Pepsi, that's true.
If you show Pepsi, you are already advertising indirectly for Pepsi.
fine.
You
Which
understand?
means
Do
that
you know why?
Pepsi is supposed to pay you, right?
Exactly,
So
to promote
there was a
that.
day I was having this chat with my friend. I was like, okay, fine. You want Whiskey to promote your clothes. Whiskey is a brand on his own. He's trying to make money. Nobody's doing charity. That's a fact.
You are right.
So how are you going to make Whiskey promote your brand? Is he going to promote it for free?
No.
And these local designers don't actually have, you know, what it takes to, you know,
No,
pay these artists.
That's exactly
That's the
where my problem now.
So
Okay,
as an artist,
right now,
you're a business entity. You're trying to make money, maximize profits everywhere you go. Because guess what? As you grow older, you might not be able to.
okay, are you
produce
telling me
hits.
Whiskey got an endorsement from Gucci?
Does
he got an endorsement from Versace?
No, of
No.
late he got an endorsement from Dolce and Gabbana. I could prove that. To you.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Then like I said earlier, these guys dress this way because they're trying to get the international audience. You get what I'm trying
To
to say?
show they have money.
It's not about money.
I
Just to
think-
show that they are part of the culture here first. Because like I said earlier, when you just like, you know, you want to gain attention of somebody, you gonna act like them first, you know what I mean? So they could, you know, trust you a little bit, then maybe later on you can introduce your
The
own.
question now is,
Yeah.
why do you want to gain their attention? I want to know why. There must be a reason why you need
every
you need
artist
their
want to be on the
attention.
world stage.
Right.
That's the goal. Don't get it twisted. Look at when the
But
band,
seriously, their fan base, their fan base
when
are
the band and Don Jazzy
in Africa.
went to Dubai when they met Kanye
You
West.
understand?
The
If
whole
you
idea,
go on
the whole idea
Instagram-
is to get on the world
Sir,
stage. Because
if you
no.
go on
For instance,
Instagram,
sorry to cut you.
This
Even
guy,
in the UK,
the video has
you
about
remember
6
this guy,
million followers.
Craig David.
You understand? I am very sure about 3 to 4 million of his followers are Nigerians.
It doesn't matter.
That is exactly
as
what
an
I-
artist,
where I'm
as an
going
artist,
to.
you
So
don't-
who are you selling
You
to?
want to be
Are
in
you
the world
selling-
stage.
yeah.
Okay, look at, for instance, we all know Craig David, right? Craig David released an album back in I think '97 or so. That was a hit from track 1 to 13, back to back hit.
Yeah.
Guess what? After that album, Craig David moved to LA, and his career went down the drain because he couldn't blend with the kind of music here. Why did he move to America?
No,
It's
do you
because
think his
he
career
wants to
went
be.
down for personal there are some issues.
I don't
think-
really know what the cause
Exactly,
was.
there are some things because-
but I believe that the kind of music he started with was, UK style of music, and everybody embraced it, even in
No,
Nigeria,
I don't.
everywhere.
That kind of
But he
music
moved-
is R&B.
He moved.
I don't see. There's not. He did not even promote UK in his music.
No, I'm not
The
saying.
only thing
I'm not saying he promoted UK. I'm just
the
saying that.
maybe probably his
music
accent.
moved.
It's R&B. There are names for this music. There are categories for
Right.
music.
Right.
You understand? Is that
So,
you are
so what,
R&B singer?
what do you think? Why do you
hip-hop,
think?
pop
Why do you
singer,
think all the
rock
artists
singer,
want to be in LA?
Afrobeat
Why do you
singer,
think they want to be in
juju
California?
music?
Do you
You
think?
understand?
You think they
Fuji
want to be a
music.
local champion?
So I
They
guess
want to be on the world stage. That's why they all come here.
I guess that's a very good example.
That's the reason, because
Is Africa not part of world stage?
my brother, don't let us deceive ourselves.
So based on what I'm
if you are
saying,
not, if you are not recognized
Where?
in the American scene, then I'm sorry, my brother. You need to work harder. That's the fact.
So are you telling me Celine Dion is American? The Drake you
I'm
were,
not
we were
saying Celine
even
Dion.
talking about
If you talk
is
about,
not
if
an
you talk
American.
about, if you talk about their lifestyle, go to.
You understand? There are so many
Go to LA.
musicians,
They will tell you.
musicians
They will show
that
you
are
where
out there.
Celine Dion's
You
house
understand?
is in LA,
They've
which
never
means she has
even
a presence
she
there.
has a presence there.
So what I'm saying is,
Celine Dion.
yeah, they will show you where her house is in LA.
It's normal. You can have a house anywhere
That
in the
means
world
you have
if
a
you have
presence
money, if you can afford it.
My-
It doesn't matter. Your family
the
is
fact
from
is
here.
that the fact is that America exports entertainment.
You
when
now
we were
see-
no. Let me tell
that
you.
time
Let me,
were
wait.
saying,
Let me.
I diversified
No,
from the
let me-
conversation.
let
Now
me-
you are promoting America.
No, listen. I'm trying to
You
arrive at
understand?
the point.
No,
I'm not
I
promoting
understand.
America.
No,
Don't get it wrong.
What I'm trying to
Don't
say,
get it wrong.
what I'm trying to say, you are telling us now that if your music did not get to America, you may not. Is it? You may not make money, or you may not. I want to actually know. I want to actually know because they don't. Okay. Somebody. Even do you know something? Davido sang "Fall" about 6 years ago, about some years back, 3 years ago. You know that we don't even listen to anymore. Now he's everywhere in the US
On the radio, yeah.
on the radio.
Do you know why?
Because he is now paying for audience. Why do you have to pay
Don't
for
get-
audience?
don't get it wrong.
No,
It's not like he's
how
paying.
come do you know
It's
he
not
had,
like he's
he
paying.
had about he had about over 15 singles after Fall.
Yeah.
You understand? You are not. There are so many secrets behind all these things. Don't let them deceive us.
So what you are trying to say now
because
is
he's not, yes, that's.
wait, listen.
Yeah, I stand to be corrected. He is now paying for 3 years music
what is your
to be heard
evidence
on
to show
here.
that he has been paying for his music to come on mainstream
How,
media?
how come this is a civilized
Do you know
world
how
now.
many
This
shows?
is-
Do you know how many shows Davido has gone on tour on that
You
30
don't
billion
understand.
gang
You
shit
don't
that you're talking
understand.
about?
Forget 30 million.
Oh,
guy.
you forget about it.
I
They are
understand
not
what you are
spending
talking.
money to-
That's
to
exactly what.
promote.
How come your 2-3 years
doesn't-
music
it
is
doesn't-
just coming out on US? So that means they don't even know him.
So okay, fine.
So-
Okay, fine. You said that from your own opinion. I've seen a lot of videos where these celebrities, American artists, them Jay-Z, them what's this guy's name from New York that went to Shita to make a video, Casanova. I think
French.
No, not French. Casanova is a rapper. I think it's from New
Casanova.
York. Like 2 months ago, we're in Miami. We were at this hotel there, Mondrian. We were at the poolside. Davido was there. Casanova was there. You know, it's not like Davido is paying them money. We actually went out to a club called Leaf in Miami that night, and Davido was called out to the stage by one of these American artists. So tell me, are you saying that he paid them? And when the guy started singing, everybody went with the chorus of the
probably
song?
because
You think
Because everybody knows the song.
They don't know him.
Come on.
You are,
Come
no,
on.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something
If
when
you,
it
if,
comes
you,
to
if you ask
to
an
music.
average American,
Hold on.
No, if you,
Let me
if
tell
you
you
ask an
something
average American
about
like 3 or 4
step-down
people,
music.
do they know any Nigerian music?
Did you?
If you ask them about any Nigerian music, do they know any Nigerian music? They will tell you only for they know. it.
Did you think-
What are you talking about?
after payment?
It doesn't matter.
That is after payment.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I will
Even
even
if you say
tell
you
you.
paid,
I will even
fine.
tell you.
It's part of business.
Back in the
You
days,
spend money
on
to make
radio,
money, right?
on radio in this USA, you understand? I still listen to Timaya's songs on radio, on air, and I'm very sure Timaya did not pay anybody.
How are you so
And
sure?
I would
Tell me why, because
I'm
you-
very
you
sure.
sit down
You know
with Timaya
why?
and he tells you all the
You know
secrets.
why? Because he never had any interview in the US.
Oh my God.
You understand? I've seen series of interview, Davido's interview.
Okay, if you
that
say,
even
if
shows
Davido paid,
he's
to myself,
promoting
he
himself.
paid too, because
No, what's
this
this guy?
is not
What's
Nigerian
this guy's
station.
song? Tanko. Is it Tanko or something?
Shanko.
Or Shanko,
Shanko.
something. Shanko. Well, anytime I drive, you understand? I listen to that music, and I've seen him talk. You understand? I've seen him because it's a good music. You understand? It will go on air. Somebody will tell somebody about that music.
Right.
You understand? In recent times, no doubt.
So Fall on You is not a good music.
Let me
It's
ask
a
one
good
question.
music after 3 years
It doesn't matter.
in the US.
Even before that 3
Let me
years, a
ask
lot of
this
people
question
know
real
that
quick,
song.
guys.
They don't know it.
Okay, let me ask
In
this
the
question.
US, we know it in Africa very well.
Okay, maybe you think so.
No, I don't think so. How come?
Okay.
Because he has sang so many. He has dropped so many singles after that fall. How come they are now crazy about fall 3 years music 3 years ago?
So you mean Davido paid this American artist to play his songs at
Def-
the parties,
definitely.
and they were vibing
Yeah,
to
that's-
it,
that's
and
a
they were even
secret-
trying to
that's
do.
a sec-
They are trying to do.
Yes, that's a
sample
secret.
and all that.
That's a secret about
That's
any
not right.
industry.
That's not
Okay,
correct.
let me
I
ask
don't believe
industry.
that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Let me ask this question.
Even
real
back
quick.
Nigeria back then they do it.
Let's
you
use
have
the
to,
video.
You have to pay radio stations to
play
your song.
Yeah, that's true.
You
So let me
understand? You have to, that's how.
I
you
know people
what?
do
You have
that,
to
but
tip them.
I mean, okay.
So let me
go
ask
ahead.
this
What's the
question real quick, right? So let's even use the video as an example. Do you think, and I'm going to ask both parties, do you think the video is an evergreen artist that is solid enough to embrace fashion when it comes to tradition? Be able to like constantly embrace tradition infused fashion, or do you think he still needs to push himself a little bit more?
So I don't get the question quite well. Could you state it again properly?
Okay, someone like Davido.
Yeah.
If Davido decides to embrace, style, like
Right.
fashion, like up and coming designers
Right.
and stuff like that,
Right.
do you think he's a capable art? Do you think he's capable as an artist to make that transition from say, okay, you know what? Even though I rock this kind of designer and this and that, but at the same time, I'm gonna do this.
The video can't
You know.
do that. I understand what you're saying. The video will not.
Why do you think so?
You understand? Whiskey will do.
Right. Wizkid looks like somebody who can do that.
Is even
And
more
Burna
into
Boy.
fashion.
And Burna Boy
You
can
get what?
actually.
Is somebody
Burna Boy
we
can
can
actually do that
use
too.
any platform to even talk to. That Whiskey, what's going on?
No,
we know
funny
you.
enough,
They
don't-
know
don't-
you all over.
Don't rule it out
You
that
understand?
Davido
He-
can't do it because
Do you
he
think
doesn't really wear
Do you think
anything
it
like that. It doesn't
want?
matter.
Do you think it's because he doesn't want to do it, or because he's not capable? Like, is it going to affect his music?
I don't think
That's
it's
what he
gonna-
thinks.
I don't think it's going to
That's
affect
what.
his music.
That's
because
exactly what I'm saying.
what
That's
I think
what
is,
he thinks.
See, what I think is,
He-
I think
he-
I've said it
he-
earlier
you know-
before.
you know,
that
when you are
these
not so-
artists are their brands on their own, and they want to see, okay, what value are you going to add to me if I, rock your stuff and promote it out there?
Okay, are you telling me
That's what is going on.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So
See, listen,
He's-
there's a difference between
what-
local
let me
and
tell you.
international
So, in other words,
designers. What are we talking about?
No. I've seen him talk. I've
Yeah.
seen him in shows.
Right.
I see how he brags.
Right.
You understand? The reason why he rocks these designers is because it's just a show off to let people know he's in money. He's not broke.
Bro.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Bro.
Are you? No,
What I
that's
think
exactly
No.
exactly what he's promoting.
That's not the
In
point.
fact, Whiskey does not show that
Have you
on
seen?
stage.
Wait, listen. Have you seen?
get
have
what
you
I'm
seen
trying to say?
There was a post I saw of Drake of recent.
Yeah.
What he was wearing up to from
Simple.
head to toe was $1 million. Come on.
Yeah, you.
Is it showing up?
Until no. He was asked
He's
that
wearing it
question.
because
That is exactly where
passion.
I am going to.
Passion.
You get what?
So,
they
what are we talking about?
They asked him question
Right.
before he was able to tell them. Do you know that I'm worth $1 million?
Right.
You understand? Because there is no even show off on him. The
can't just look at it and
when you see him, you don't even
You wouldn't know
he's worth $1
until
million.
he tells you that he's wearing
Exactly.
an AP
That's
of
exactly what I'm
$200,000.
talking about.
His Gucci
Davido's
shirt is
dressing,
about,
the way he dresses, he want to show that.
Want to
Why
assume-
why
to
why
know
wait,
before-
why
you
are
don't
you
have to-
singling
you
out
can-
Davido to say
No,
that he's trying to
maybe-
dress
maybe-
because he wants people to know he has
No,
money.
I talk about whiskey.
He's Omo Babolowo already. We already know there's money.
Okay, why is it now why is it now is Gucci in Nigeria?
No.
Is Gucci in Africa?
No.
Gucci does not even pay him.
Everybody has their own style.
Unfortunately for Davido,
Everybody has
Gucci
their,
don't know him.
Everybody has their own style. That's the thing.
They don't.
Okay, fine. You're talking about whiskey and Davido.
Before it's Nigeria to the world. Right now it's world to Nigeria. You understand? They know us everywhere. We are everywhere. We are not selling our name again. Right. If you go to anywhere, they know about Nigerians. They know we have human resources. They know we have brains.
Right.
They know we have talents. You understand? So use that. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you will be nobody. You understand? And you must have something. You must have a legacy that people will remember after you are gone. You understand? What are the things? If you promote Gucci, it's gone. Till tomorrow, Michael Jackson still have a fashion that trends. When you see some people dress, you know that it's Michael Jackson dressing. You understand? When you see some people dress, you say, this is Fela dressing. When you see some people dress, you say, this is Bob Marley dressing. Tell me the kind of dressing that people will dress on the street and they will say, this is Davido dressing. He's just deceiving himself.
No, listen.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So it's better.
Like you said earlier,
when you want to leave a legacy.
There are faddish songs and there are classics. Now you are comparing the classics to the faddish.
Okay, I will go to.
So there's no comparison between those.
Okay, the faddish song you are talking about. We have a lot of musicians. We have a lot of artists, and that when you still see them when they dress, I'm telling you, when you see Celine Dion, when you see some people dress, you say, you're looking like a Cinderella, because they know that is how Celine Dion dresses. You get what I'm trying to say? Right now, that's okay. Look at Cardi B. Look at Lady Gaga. They have a unique dressing. They don't even, the way the video is promoting to let us know that he's rich. We know he's OBO. He doesn't have to tell us. We know. You understand? You don't have to. We know that you are making money in this industry.
Well, for
so
me,
what
I
we
don't
need
believe
from him,
I don't
what we
believe,
need
or
from him
I don't
is
get the
to,
sense of.
You understand?
I don't get the
promote
sense
as he's
that
promoting
Davido
himself.
is
He
wearing
should promote
he wants
where
to show
he
off.
is from.
I don't see that.
You understand? People want to know who are you.
Right.
They will not know you by your dress. They will know you by your dressing. You understand? Okay, if you rock Gucci, Balenciaga, Fendi, everything,
at least mix it up.
They will still ask you where are you from, and you are a celebrity. You understand? Why will you dress? And they will be like, look at Akon. When Akon dresses, you know he's an African man.
Right.
You understand? Though he mix it up, because he has a dual citizenship, just like Davido. Mix it up. You've promoted all this. We know you are rich.
So do you agree with?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't necessarily agree with what he's saying, because let me tell you why. You're talking about two different types of styles. Everybody has different styles.
So just stick to what you rock.
Basically.
Okay.
For me, I believe the reason why maybe all these artists aren't wearing or promoting our local stuff is because because their own style is like they want to be at the world stage. They want to be out there.
Right.
And they feel like they want to, dress like the Western world.
So are you saying if Davido wears, like, let's say
you wear buban sokoto?
Are you saying
nobody's going to wear his clothes?
No, let me tell you, this is exactly what I'm saying. Okay, Davido, BET award. Davido now dresses in African attire to BET award. Do you think he will be bounced out? Do you think he will embarrass? No, but when they see him, people will even ask. Look at my dressing now. Do you know that this is how this world looks like? When you are unique, people will want to ask you. They want to approach you. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's right.
I've been in this USA. I've been in so many places that even in grocery stores, in a mall, when I dress like this, people will walk up to me. Oh, I like the way you dress. Oh, where are you from? Oh, this is nice on you. How can I get it? You get what I'm trying? People will ask. You understand? By the time they ask you, where are you from? By the time you tell them where you are from, you are already letting them know that we are unique.
Yes, they already know.
When they see you dress like this, you understand, they will be like, how can I? They will ask questions. I'm not saying, what I'm trying to say, I don't have any designer in Nigeria. I have a celebrity designer that does clothes for me too. You get what I'm trying, like Dudu Couture. Yeah, fine. But what I'm trying to say is we are a lot of designers in Nigeria. When they see this, what you are wearing, they will want to say, take a picture of you, send it to their designer. I want something like this. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, right now, the D'banj is dressing in recent time. People love it. You understand?
Yes.
When you see him dress, do you know that the D'banj's dress is very expensive, but he doesn't look it? You understand? When you see it, that's exactly what when you were talking about Drake dressing a $1 million watch. You understand? Yeah, that's exactly why they ask him. They will not ask him that question if it's Gucci, Fendi, all chain, all. They will not ask him because they will have an idea that probably it will worth it. You understand? Seeing him, they know. He's not even showing off. At the end of the day, they ask that question. Hey, I'm very sure there was an argument before they got to his what.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? There was an argument.
Let me ask you one simple question.
That got to that stage. You look so cheap. He would tell them, really, I'm not cheap. Look at this. This so. Look at this. This so. You understand what? That's exactly what I'm saying. As a celebrity,
right.
You understand.
Let me ask
you have to promote yourself and promote a brand. What kind of brand is the video promoting? You understand? Okay, the video. This is you. We now know you. You understand? After all, if we want to use Instagram as a base for his fan, right now, he has over 6 million fans. You hear what I'm trying to say? He does not have a particular dressing that people know. The only dressing they know is show off. His fans cannot even afford it. And you're helping us, you want us to go and steal because we want to dress like Davido. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Use your platform to help people. You understand what I'm trying to say? Use your platform to promote people.
Right.
You understand?
It's not going to take away from
don't let people start stealing. Start doing money ritual because of your platform. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying when you have money, enjoy your money. Buy whatever you can afford. But as a celebrity, okay, as a celebrity, how come as a celebrity you don't live where your fans are, you don't even stay there? You use security. If you hide yourself in the bush, because you get what I'm trying to say. That is exactly what I'm saying.
So people, what you're saying is Davido should be living.
No. Let people see him right now. Let his fan base, let them say, "Oh, I dressed like Davido." Why? How can they dress like Davido? You understand? If they cannot afford it, they have to dress. You get what I'm trying? Okay, like Michael Jackson. You get what I'm trying to say? He's dressing. Oh my God, we know. They don't have to tell us that he's very, very expensive. But do you know that we can still have designer that will still sew something like that, and the fans will be very happy that they are doing that. I'm not saying you shouldn't dress well. You understand? You have right to look good. You have right to to show off that you made it or you make it in this industry.
But do you not think a lot of people will look at you the same way you're looking at this artist, like you're dressing to show off? But in your own mind, you're just dressing to look good. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, his own dressing.
No, don't judge by what you see. Do you know the person's mind? No. Some people can say this. Your cap is too expensive. That means you are oppressing us.
No, I can give you my design. It's a very good tailor.
What I'm saying is, some people will look at your hat and tell you like, "Hey, bro, you're oppressing us. That hat is going to be like maybe like the 40,000.
People now guess.
I cannot afford it.
They will be guessing.
Yeah, I cannot afford it.
If they cannot afford it, they can do something that will look like it.
Why can't you sew a shirt and trouser that look
because
like
this one does not have a name. Even when a designer does this, you understand? But there's nothing to show like that is. How do you know I'm not wearing Gucci hats? Yeah,
guys.
because I can customize this kind of hat. Call Gucci, they will do this. Do you know Gucci can do this same attire for me?
Of course.
Exactly.
They can
That's
customize
exactly.
something for
That's
you.
exactly what I'm saying. That even if Davido wants to wear Gucci, he can also wear African Gucci.
That's true.
You understand? So by that time,
what's the point going to African Gucci when you have local Gucci's that can do it?
no. That's okay. I've seen. Okay, look at this guy. What's this guy name? He's based in UK. Is it Elton John?
Elton John.
Elton John. Look at his dressing. He's unique.
Was-
Do you know that? Okay, he dresses. He wears Gucci. You get what I'm trying to say? But when you see you will not even know it's Gucci. You get what? But sometimes you will know it's Gucci though. But what I'm trying to say is you can still, in a way, influence. Use your brand to promote
Right.
where you are from. You get what I'm trying to say? Are you saying, okay, in the US, all these artists, they still sing, they still promote that this is USA. You understand? The video, whether he likes it
Wait
or
a minute,
not,
could you rephrase what you said just now?
what I'm saying is American artists,
Yeah.
the way they still dressed,
Yeah.
still show that they are Americans.
They don't typically wear American designers.
Okay, guys.
Gucci
this is
from,
gonna
Gucci
go.
is from
That is
Italy,
where Gucci is
Fendi
from.
you know,
understand?
Spain or
But
wherever.
what's their
So
style?
This is gonna
What
go
are we
on
talking
and
about?
on and on and on.
It's all about. I think it's all about the way you want to depict yourself, the way you want to express
Wanna
yourself.
carry
That's
yourself.
what really matters to me,
Right.
and that's what I think those guys are doing.
Express
Yeah.
in the right way. Express.
There's no
yourself.
right and there's no
No,
wrong.
express
There's no
to
right and
help
there's no
your
wrong.
fan base.
Come on, bro.
Don't.
Okay,
see,
guys.
Don't. What I'm trying to say, don't.
I understand what you're
intimidate.
saying.
Why
It's
will
not
you-
about intimidate. Okay, I can look at you
intimidate
too. I
your
can
fans.
say what you're wearing is intimidating me because I cannot afford it.
Seeing is believing. You look more expensive than I
It
do.
doesn't matter.
You
I
understand?
might be wearing
But we are both dressing
I might
well.
be
You get what
wearing
I'm trying to say?
I might be
But
wearing enough.
If I'm not careful, you can push me to go and steal because I know you are wearing an expensive shirt.
No,
That's
okay,
exactly
guys,
where I'm going
you
to.
can't go and
You
steal
get what I'm
because
trying to say?
Somebody
Use your
somebody
platform.
told you or
You
you're
understand?
influenced by somebody. No.
don't let people learn from you positively,
happen, right.
not negatively. You get what I'm trying to say? When you let people know that this is $3 million worth of bullshit, you understand? You are even intimidating your own fans.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
get what I'm
guys.
trying to say? It's not until you wear that and show off. We
But
know you are
do
in
you
money.
not think it's about the culture? That's why this guy's dressed this way.
It's not. They don't even have culture.
No, I'm talking about culture of entertainment generally, not about even Nigeria or wherever.
When
you're
it comes
coming
to even this is
all
exactly,
those
this
things
is
they
exactly
wear, it's
what
a
I don't
fashion.
like.
I mean, it's a
You
culture
understand?
thing.
If you are even
Do you
talking
not
about
think that-
entertainment, even this music thing we are even talking about,
Yeah, they
everything
could wear,
starts
they could
from
wear like
Africa.
30 chains.
Civilization is
about
even
the culture
Africa.
of the music.
All right,
It's not
guys.
about
I got
the
one
fashion
more.
Civilization, everything,
one
everything we are talking
more.
about, music is from Africa.
One
Okay,
more,
I agree
one last
with you.
question
Yes.
for you guys. This is gonna go on and on and on and on. I've learned a lot, and I know you viewers have learned a lot as well. So my last question for today for you guys is, and for you viewers watching, what advice do you have for up and coming fashion designers, people that have passion to start their own fashion line, their own design, and seeing what they see, knowing what they know? What kind of advice do you have for them based on what we see around with the way people rock designs?
Well, to answer your question, yeah, way back in 2004, I have a friend who started a clothing line. Back then, I was a model. Like I haven't gathered up too much weight then. So, what I'm trying to say in essence is, the guy started from scratch, no money, nothing. What he did was, he kind of like pitched his idea to an investor, and trust me, the investor like dropped a lot of money, gave him all the resources he needed. So since then till now, he has actually achieved a lot now. He has an app now
Sir,
that you can.
do you
Listen,
know
let
why
me
they
let me finish my
invested on
point.
him?
Let me finish.
On
Let me
him?
finish. Let me
Do you
finish.
know why?
Bros.
Because
let me
he's
let me
creative.
yeah, let me finish.
That's exactly
Yeah, let me finish.
what
So
I
this
need.
guy now,
When you are creative,
he has
you
an
invest.
app that you can go on there, put in your measurements, and voila, you're gonna get your design
get
made
stuff.
and shipped to you. So what it takes is be innovative, be creative, be smart, and
Right.
make
So don't really-
good
don't
business
have-
decisions. That's it.
Yes.
Okay,
No
so
two ways about
don't
it.
just be a tailor.
No, if you are
Don't
just a
just be
tailor,
designer.
you won't go
be
far.
creative. That's exactly.
Do you know that this
When we
guy,
started
this guy
this-
actually goes to Durban fashion shows now, and in
Yeah,
South
he
Africa
will
they
go.
buy his
You
clothes.
know why? Because he's creative. That's exactly
And
what I
if you
was
see
talking
his
about.
sewing,
Artists too.
his sewing is
I'm
international
saying,
standard.
if you
No
sing
doubt about
good
that.
music, you understand. If you sing good music, you understand. People will know you. You understand? If they see that you have talent, that the designer you are talking about or the tailor you are talking about, they've seen that this guy is a talent. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know how many people that can sew? Do you know how many tailors out
Funny
there?
enough,
But because some of them,
funny
if you are
enough,
creative,
funny enough, he's not even the one sewing everything, but he's just the creative
The
director.
idea behind
Basic.
it. Right.
that is exactly.
So
that
you heard
is
that, guys.
So okay,
Creativity
matters.
key. Creativity
Is
matters.
key. Help us.
Because
We always
in
like
in a
some-
nutshell, if you want to buy a locally made stuff, you want to make sure you're buying
Well,
something worth
that is
how
even,
much you're spending.
is
for.
even painful.
Because
you understand?
sometimes
It's
you
only
give some
in
tailors
Africa,
money
it's only in
and they disappoint
Nigeria
you.
we say locally made stuff. That word, when we, that's exactly how
I don't think
how
there's
we don't
anything
even
bad.
promote.
I don't think there's anything bad saying
Okay.
locally made.
Have you ever buy? Okay, you've once based in the UK, now you are based in the US. Have you ever heard when you go to a store in UK and you say you want to buy a local shirt? What's local shirt? Or local made shirt?
No. I mean, it's just words.
We are the one killing ourselves
See,
by that
see,
even
listen,
word.
What I'm saying is,
Once you
calling it
understand-
locally made doesn't diminish the
It will.
the brand.
Okay.
It doesn't.
It will.
It doesn't.
Okay.
All
Are you
right,
telling me
guys.
they are not local made clothes?
We're gonna
Shirts.
have a we're go,
See, we all know that people design things with words.
we're gonna have a part 2.
The words don't matter really. It's
gonna-
about the quality of what you want to buy.
buy.
That's what I think.
Quality.
Yes.
Yeah, we know the
Even if
quality.
they call it international, okay.
This-
Look at. For instance, somebody maybe some years back, you're in Nigeria, maybe your uncle came back and they bought you a Fruit of the Loom T-shirt, and you'd be like, "What the hell? The quality is rubbish." You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So it's not about the name they call it. Fruit of the Loom, they package it well for you, everything. But when you start washing it, by the time you wash the neck, oh my dagbada.
No,
you
it,
get me?
it happens to all these.
So what are we talking
All right,
about?
guys.
So what are
We
we
are
talking
going to
about?
definitely have a part 2 of this segment. As you can see, this dialogue is going to go on and on and on. Points upon points, points to back up, points to defend, etc., etc. But yeah, thank you very much, sir, for coming on the platform.
welcome.
It's an honor to
It's
have
my
you.
pleasure.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to have
on the
this discussion
platform.
as well.
Whew, I've learned a lot. This was very, very educational. And guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and also share your comments. Let us know what you think about the topic of today. Do celebrities need to embrace traditional fashion when it comes to their tradition, or up-and-coming fashion designers, people that want to open their new clothing lines? Is it an idea that you have? Do you think that you have what it takes to actually start? Are you creative? As my guest said today, creativity is the key. Always remember to put that in mind in whatever that you do. And guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been Seyo'sTable, powered by RCN Red Carpet Naija, and sponsored by Seyo Sports and Grill. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.